that being said, yeah, I think like Funla is close enough in level that we can keep this team set up. I think I'm jumping the gun a little bit. We're not really gonna get into any battling anytime soon. But seeing Folly and Trolley again just reminded me that how do I want to have my setup for a battle if I so happen to get into a battle between all these other various shenanigans. There it is! Oh man, it probably has been a solid 5 to 10 years since I've last heard this music. And at least it didn't change Patty's name. Hello people. It's time for Patty's Fast Break Report. We bring you news while it's breaking. Wait a minute, maybe they did, but I'll get into my thought later. I don't want to spoil too many surprises. So this is the Pokespot that you discover? That's absolutely right. For 15 long and torturous years I toil, snatching sleep only grudgingly to find this Pokespot. 15 years, is that true? Yeah, one shouldn't let the details get in the way of the story, isn't that right, Betty? It's Patty! That's right, let's explain how this one goes about attracting wild Pokemon to the Pokespot. Well, see, it's better to see rather than say. Well, why don't you go over here and demonstrate? Psst, Patty, trouble, bad trouble. Makeup's rooting from your sweat. Oh, you should consider yourself lucky. Duking will show you how in person. Oh, I was gonna walk away and go by and do a funny, but the game stopped me. I didn't even press aim. It's almost like oh, that's mean. Game, come on. I know you give me 10 Snacks normally. No, I'm not helping until I get another 5 Snacks. Ugh. The problem is, like, 1 is never enough. That's just lame. Very good, mate. That's how you do it when you lay out the snacks. No, I can't wait for the wild Pokemon to just eat all the snacks before I can actually come back here and actually do something with them. My goodness, you developed this to fight yourself? Why don't you let the details get in the way of the story? Isn't that right, Betty? It's Pat! By the way, Duke King, can you tell us what a spot monitor is? I'm glad you asked. It is a dandy. It lets you see what's happening at any Pokespot. And there, aka, it gives you a not phone notification when a Pokemon's at a spot. It doesn't tell you which spot, it just says, oh hey, you got a wild Pokemon. Then you gotta go drive around to every single spot, hoping that they don't eat up all the snacks before you do so. Actually, it's been an age since I last checked the spot monitor. Maybe it's not as vague as I remember, but why don't we pull it up and just see for ourselves? Okay, yeah, it does at least show. I assume there would be wavy lines coming from the circles if there was actually a Pokemon at the spot. So it's a little more detailed than I remember, but I doubt it'll actually tell you what Pokemon it is, and there's still... Like, if this was getting a full HD remaster that actually didn't pull a brilliant Diamond Pearl, I'm sure there'd be, like, plenty of room for a feature of actually, like, seeing a little icon of what the Pokemon is. It'd be too much to ask out of a mod, but actually being able to see what Pokemon are at the spot would be, with like a cute little icon, would be something I'd love to see improve in the game. How's the favorite? Sure. This is the part where we get into trading, right? See, there's several Pokemon show up these spots. These Pokespots are apparently so amazing. It brings up back there's Pokemon that have supposedly been extinct for millions of centuries that just walk into it for no apparent reason. Okay. I don't blame you for having a hard time getting an Aerodactyl or a Chansey. But would I want to trade an Aerodactyl for something like it? I feel like an Aerodactyl would be would probably be the closest Pokemon here closest thing from a Pokespot that I would actually use on the team. Struggling to make choices isn't exactly old news in Pokemon. Or at least in XG. And it's a shame because now I have just one snack and nothing to put in it. Because I'm not going to put just a single Poke Snack down, that's a recipe for disaster. Oh, that's right! What do you figure the boss is doing now? I'm tired of this life, man. I need to put roots somewhere. Don't lie, you know what the boss always says. He'll get Mirror B Squad together one day, and we'll own all the Pokemon in the world. You really think we can pull something like that off? At least we can save. Actually, do I want to save in the middle of a recording session? Of course I have it. Boss, oh, it's just some kid. Don't sneak up on me like that. Don't be so jumpy. I got my radar. What's with this game and radars anyways? That's true. Here comes the boy! The myth, the legend. The one character that pretty much carries this entire series on the gigantic structure that I think we call hair on his head. Oh, hey squad, you round up Pokemon like I wanted? Stop the music. Oh, I sense a pleasing scent of Pokemon. Oh, yes I do. Maybe there's a little... That is... I get what you're going for, Mod, but... No. I enjoy how ungangster the original text was, despite the fact that they are obviously gangs. Well, let's see how it goes down. Oh, just kill a Mirror B. Come on, Wander's not that inaccurate, man. He's also a villain, but he also just wanders and he doesn't really relate anything to the plot. He's a cameo from the past game. At least this is more in canon, I guess. I get for balancing reasons why they weren't Ludicolo, because of how early in the game this is. Like, these levels, even at the level we're at now, we're not even close to the levels that you start Coliseum with, despite all the time that's been put into the game as is. Well... I feel like it's too risky to actually have Ellie out here, at least as soon. The question is, who do I bring in exchange? Because, like... Guess I'll go for Swimmer Speed right now, and we'll try to evaluate something later on. It's kind of sad that, like, I don't know if I really got an option for Ludicolo besides Talon Swift. Speaking of which, please... Oh, brother. Maybe they're both gonna go for Fake Out, and this first turn's kind of just a waste anyways. Nope, of course you happen to Fake Out the one Pokemon that I have attacking this turn. But yeah, I'm gonna just focus and do the battle. It's probably gonna be a more intense one anyways. You know, since you're neutral anyways, why not see if this goes anywhere? But I'm gonna take more time than usual just to appreciate the music. So I'm kind of just realizing just how glorious of a moment it is that we decided to stock up on... We decided to grind up Talon Swift a little, because... Oh boy, I'm gonna need it. And no fun, Surf has its Gen 4 Plus effect instead of the good old Gen 3 effect of just attacking one Pokemon. Ain't that swell? Oh... I mean, at least I did just buy revives. I kind of wish I kept that Clefairy now, just because I might actually need a party of 6 to get through this in one piece. Oh! Of course, I completely forgot, but I think this was something I actually stumbled on in some gameplay or something. But I did completely... But if I did, I forgot it was a thing until just now. They're all grass types, so we can't really even do much to... We can't put it to sleep or anything. Maybe I can at least, like, get a paralyzation off. Oh! When it said Shadow Wave, I was thinking XD where it's like a swirling vortex, not a literal wave. Dang, and what's with all the freaking surface spam? I have 2 Pokemon that resist it, and they're still getting pretty decimated. And it's gonna make not accidentally KOing the Shadow Pokemon so much worse. Just because I think I actually would enjoy trying out this. Oh, if I was to realize I did this much neutral damage to all these, man, I would have been playing this game so much more differently. Okay, paralyzation, no paralyzation. And we only just got Great Balls too. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. And I want to... I gotta go for the Seed Bombs. It does so much damage, and I gotta heal Breloom, because unless I revive Talon Swift, this is what's gonna carry me for this battle. Even then, though, I kind of wonder if I'd be better not reviving Talon Swift, because even with super effective damage, the Seed Bomb was doing just as much as the Air Slash. Well, time to watch this animation hit 3 different Pokemon. Time to watch this animation specifically 6 times. 1 for the Luco, 1 for the Shadow, 1 for the normal. Oh, I guess it's Rain... I guess they need a Rain Dance too. Oh, cool, you have Rain Dish. Wait, and... It must have missed. I don't even remember having the chance to miss, but... You know, we got access to Moo Moo Milks now. We might as well use these super... Oh, it's only healing 30 HP. I kind of want... Hindsight, I probably should have equipped the Dosha Berry. Ah, well. Okay, the good news is if I hit like that, then the other one's not even gonna get to attack, and Swimmer's Beak gets to hang on for another day. And it's kind of a shame that we spent like the entire last video specifically getting Talon Swift closer to the rest of the team, and Talon Swift's falling behind on levels again. Alright. Yeah, its entire team of Lily Go. I mean, it's Mirror B, which would really have it any other way. Oh, of course it's just barely enough. If I would have realized that we got it that weak, I would have gone for an Aqua Jet rather than an Ice Punch. No. No, I was gonna say, wait, but it has Rain Dish, but... Actually, I guess it doesn't matter if it takes out its own partner anyways. We're fine. You know what, Ellie? It's just gonna use Shadow Wave, so you'll be just as weak to it as everyone else, plus I think you're a little bit more bulky. You know, let's just try it. It'll make catching it easier if it does work. Well, I do have one Ultra Ball, but it's a single Ultra Ball. Might as well try this first. I'd be a fool wasting the Ultra Ball if I can just get it in the Great Ball. And I get to confirm once and for all if Grass types fall asleep if this doesn't work. Then again, it could just work. Can you mess up my rhythm? I just can't. Nope, I can't do it. And there it is, our second radar. You know, it kind of looks like the word mirror there. Too truly, this is how the radar works. When you finish reading, get rid of this. Didn't it say eat this note in vanilla, or am I just misremembering? There appears a mark, always appears on the screen. When you see the mark, check out the radar. It'll tell you where he is. You'll probably ask me where the boss is when he's not on the radar. You know how mysterious it can be. Who knows where he goes off to? Probably stealing Pokemon or something. Somewhere far away out to transmitter's range. Yeah, it definitely like implied more in vanilla that he just lured random wild Pokemon instead of actually catching them. But it is. I haven't completely analyzed an SD card yet, but I did make a stunning discovery about Cypress Plant. Please come right away, we need to discuss this in person. I guess I'll put something there later. In the meantime, I'm gonna just put all my Pokespots here, and instead of going back to the OBS station, just off screen, go between these Pokespots and a Gate Village to get some more berries and see what we get along the way. If I come across anything amazing, I'll be sure to let you know in the next episode. Until then though, take care. Also, actually, because it feels like it's been too long since we last used a Shadow Pokemon between Mount Battle and all that, I think you can all see where this is going. Oh, that's what it was. It only works in the first turn. Surprised it didn't go for that first turn then, but hey. This might not be the greatest Shadow Pokemon to try to use. Also, the fact that it's only level 26 kind of tells me I might be a tiny bit over leveled. I would just replace Ziggy with a Shadow Pokemon, that was my original plan. But it feels even more redundant to have two grass types than it does it, especially when I would already have two water types with this setup, than it would be to have two fairy types. Besides, I did kind of cut Fairy Queen's showcase off a little short. You two might actually be a good pair, actually. Lucaulio's forced to attack his partner, but Clefairy weakens the Shadow move. I assume that's anything that hits me and not my opponents. We'll find out shortly, I suppose. Also gotta figure out how the heck to get Tail and Swift experience without the usual happening. I rambled a little bit more than I was planning. Take care.